She wasn't a fancy woman. She was a horsewoman, a Buddhist, the kind of woman who moved through the world with a quiet consideration. Her parents gave her on her 16th birthday a ruby ring. It was raving red, astonishingly beautiful. And she put it in the jewelry box, and there it stayed. Her daughter remembers taking her mother's ring out of the jewelry box, putting it on her little hands and marveling. It ignited something in her. Years later, I made her mother a sunstone pendant, and she always wore it with this radiantly beautiful smile on her face. I think her daughter had been showing her way towards beauty and teaching her mother how to enjoy it in jewels. She passed 6 years ago, and you may know how that is. It takes a while to find your footing and figure out what it is you want to carry forward from your mother. So she came to me to honor her mother, and that's where we started. The ruby is actually synthetic. It was made in the 40s. That was back in a time when they considered synthetics modern. But it carries history. It carries her family history, the history between her and her mother. And I thought, this ruby could use a little refreshing. So I asked one of the finest gem cutters to give it a slight recut in the style that we would expect for a natural ruby. It's 4.5 carats. The color? Reborn. She came wanting something classic, honoring. At least that was the intention. But as we progressed and I laid the ruby out on a transparent sticky sheet with a wreath of pear-shaped and marquise diamonds around it, something happened. It's like sparks giving flames to an idea, I said. We both felt it immediately. And suddenly that ring wasn't just about honoring her mother anymore. It was about her, right now, new adventures, new energy, and saying yes to life. Look at the diamonds, the way they surround the ruby. It's almost like a pinwheel of energy, isn't it? With the diamond marquise and pear shapes around it, and the way that they rise and swerve around it. Speaking of swerving, at the shank, there's a swerve in the shank, because this is a classic ring, but it's also fun, right? And we're not quite following the rules. That's what I love about this work. When you slow down and wonder, it gives a chance for new ideas to rise, to gestate, and the outcome is always better than what you imagine it's going to be. Jewels connect us across time. There's the grandparents who chose for their sweet daughter's 16th birthday a very special gem. And there's the mother who kept that gem in a box all of her life, and the daughter who wanted it close. And now there's the spark. This ring holds all three of them. That's what jewels can do.